University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello. Two 19th century institutions are battling it out tonight. One of them a Cambridge College, the other a Red Brick University. The prize for whichever team wins is a place in the second round. The University of Nottingham had its foundation stone laid in 1877, accompanied by a speech from Gladstone, and its 20th century expansion is entirely due to drug taking. It was endowed by the founder of Boots the Chemist. It now claims to be the UK's fifth largest in terms of student population. With an average age of 20, tonight's team are playing on behalf of around 33,000 fellow students. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Sam Dodgen. I'm from Aylesbury in Buckinghamshire, and I'm reading German and Russian.
Hi, I'm Ian Burt. I'm from Newport Pagnell in Buckinghamshire, and I'm studying politics.
And their captain.
I'm Philip Whiteshead. I'm from Abingdon in Oxfordshire, and I'm studying theology.
I'm Tom Jackson from Hong Kong, and I'm reading for a PhD in RNA biology.
Girton College, Cambridge, originated with the founding in 1869 of England's first residential college for women. It moved shortly afterwards to its present site a couple of miles down the Huntingdon Road, a long enough cycle ride out of town to ensure that any young men with hanky-panky in mind would be too knackered by the time they got there to do too much about it. Male undergraduates have been admitted since 1979, and its total population is now around 700. Like their opponents, tonight's team have an average age of 20. The college's unofficial song has the refrain, "We are Girton, no one likes us, but we don't care." Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Daniel Spencer. I'm from Derby, and I'm studying French and Italian.
Hi, I'm Alana Brown-Kerr. I'm from Aboyne in Aberdeenshire, and I'm studying medicine.
And their captain.
I'm Christopher Cameron. I'm from Troon in Ayrshire, and I'm studying chemical engineering.
Hi, I'm Becca Corley. I'm originally from London, and I'm reading English.
OK, I guess you all know the rules. 10 points for starters, 15 for bonuses, 5-point fines for incorrect interruptions to starter questions. Fingers on the buzzers. Here's your first starter for 10. Val San Nicola, near Dieppe, Mount Kolsas in Norway, poplars, the valley of the River Creuse, haystacks, the facade of Rouen Cathedral, and the Japanese-style bridge over a water lily pond were each subjects of series of paintings by which...
Nottingham Dodgen.
Monet.
Monet is right, yes. Your bonuses, Nottingham, are on tombs and monuments. Firstly, for a possible 5. Which tomb at the west end of the nave of Westminster Abbey bears an inscription which includes the words, "They buried him among the kings because he had done good toward God and toward his house"?
The Unknown Soldier?
It is the tomb of the unknown warrior, yes. Consisting of a granite plinth supporting a massive military helmet and a furled banner, a tomb to the unknown soldier is sited in Alexander Garden. In which capital city?
Berlin?
No, it's Moscow. Marked by an eternal flame, the tomb of Le Soldat Inconnu lies beneath which Paris monument?
The Arc de Triomphe.
Correct. A starter question. Which empire fought a series of wars with the Ottoman Empire from the 17th to the 19th centuries, principally for domination of the Black Sea and adjacent regions, and with Japan in 1904...
Nottingham Whitehead.
The Austro-Hungarian?
No, you lose 5 points. And with Japan in 1904 and 1905 over rival territorial claims in North China and Korea.
Girton Cameron.
Russian.
Correct. Your bonuses are on an adjective, Girton, used of the child that is born on the Sabbath day in the traditional rhyme. Meanings of what 6-letter adjective include cheerful, merry, and joyfully heedless?
Blithe.
Correct. Secondly, for 5, so buxom, blithe and debonair. In which poem of 1645 does Milton use these words of the goddess Euphrosyne, whom he also calls Mirth?
Paradise Regained.
No, it's L'Allegro. Hail to thee, blithe spirit, according to the title of a poem of 1820. Which bird does Shelley address with those words?
Nightingale.
No, it's The Skylark, The Nightingales by Keats. 10 points for this. The left doesn't even have good taste in women. Ours are more beautiful and, moreover, all have super degrees. A statement made in April 2008 by which Italian right-wing politician when he correctly predicted electoral victory?
Nottingham Dodgin.
Silvio Berlusconi.
Could only be, yes. Your bonuses now, Nottingham, are on bigamy. Keeping each of her spouses in ignorance of the other, which French-born writer married the filmmaker Hugh Parker Guyler in 1923 and, without divorcing him, married Rupert Pole in 1955, having had a liaison with Henry Miller between the two marriages?
Sorry, we don't know.
That's a nice nin. In 1791, Rachel Donaldson Robards married which future US president, the seventh, before the divorce from her first husband had been finalised?
Andrew Jackson.
Correct. In 1539, the bigamous marriage of Philip the Magnanimous of Hesse to Margaret von der Saal was sanctioned by a document signed by Martin Bucer, Philip Melanchthon, and which other church reformer?
John Calvin.
No, it was Martin Luther. 10 points for this starter question. Which adjective describes an element with an increased proportion of a particular isotope, for example, uranium, that has a greater proportion of isotope U235 to make it...
Nottingham Jackson.
Heavy?
No, you lose 5 points. To make it more powerful.
Girton Brown Kerr.
Radioactive.
Of course it's radioactive. No, it's enriched. Another starter question. Regarded by some as the first landscape painting in Western art, which work of around 1508 by Giorgione shares its title with the last play generally accepted as having been written solely by Shakespeare?
Girton Corley.
The Tempest.
Yes. Your bonuses now are on ozone depletion, Girton. Consisting of bromine, fluorine and carbon used as a fire extinguishing agent, what is the common name of compounds whose production in the US ended on the last day of 1993 because of their contribution to ozone depletion?
CFCs.
No, it's halons. Which Canadian city gives its name to the protocol and its amendments that control the phase-out of the production and use of ozone-depleting substances?
Montreal.
Correct, that gives you the lead. And finally, named after a British physicist and meteorologist, what is the unit of measurement for column ozone levels?
Hadley.
And that's the Dobson unit. We're going to take a picture round now, the first of them tonight. You're going to see a photograph of a sports person. 10 points if you can give me his name.
Nottingham Dodgin.
Paul O'Connell.
It is captain of the 2009 British and Irish Lions tour to South Africa. So, you're going to see 3 more photographs of British and Irish Lions captains, 5 points for each you can name. Firstly, this Irishman.
Robin McBride.
No, that's Willie John McBride. Secondly, this Scotsman.
Gavin Hastings.
It is captain of the 1993 tour to New Zealand. And finally, this Englishman.
Martin Johnson.
Martin Johnson.
Martin Johnson is right. Another starter question. Founded by Bobby Henderson in 2005 as a reaction to the teaching of intelligent design in schools in Kansas, which spoof religion attributes global warming to the shrinking...
Girton Cameron.
Pastafarianism.
Indeed, the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, so your bonuses now are on historical nicknames, Girton. What is the meaning of Scotorum Malleus, the nickname of King Edward I of England, inscribed on his tomb in Westminster Abbey?